Hello everybody, this is Pheno, bringing you another channel update this week. Lots of fun stuff going on here on the channel. We are having a great time. We're crushing it. So, I know I didn't do a channel update last week. I actually recorded an entire channel update and very quickly realized that it just didn't work. It didn't work. I didn't like the video itself, and it seemed very quick and just trying to throw a piece of content out there. And my recording software obviously agreed with me because it crashed. And when it crashed, that was a sign. It didn't capture the recording. I lost the entire thing. That really sucked. And yeah, it's a bummer to record something and it not work. We had a lot of issues recently with different things, and I'm here to give you guys channel update number 11, the one that we missed. So this week I've started a new game. I started Prey. The game is spectacular. It is a lot of fun, and I am actually really excited to keep playing it and give it a look and really get into that game. It's a lot of fun. I have 2 episodes ready to go this week. I'm hoping to get it up every day, but I'm not committing to that. I have no intention on tying my rest of my channel down and my schedule down to recording another single player game. It doesn't work for me. I don't like the idea of being forced to consistently play a game and make sure content's getting up. It takes up a lot of my time to get those videos done due to their length. Horizon Zero Dawn really burnt me out to the point that I almost didn't want to do any more single player games, and it terrified me from Persona. And that's why we haven't done Persona 5 here on the channel, along with the whole can't finish the game part Atlas put out, saying you can't actually complete the game on your channel. I don't want to run a series all the way up to the end and then be like, sorry guys, you got to go buy the game to finish it. It doesn't work for me. It does suck, but that's how it goes. I got a haircut. You guys probably noticed last week that I got a haircut, and it's pretty cool. It's a completely new look. It's the first time I've gotten a different haircut in my entire life. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to wear it, whether I want to slant it to the side or if I want to pull it all the way back or what I really want to do with it, but it looks pretty good. I'm not hating it completely, and the ladies at work, they think I'm cute, so there's that. Whatever. So yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff coming. Like I said, Prey is going to be running on the channel for the next couple weeks, few weeks. Depends on how long it takes me to actually beat the game. I'm not sure. I guess it runs roughly 20 to 30 hours. So I play a little bit slower. I spent an entire episode this week playing Ring Around the Rosie with a bad guy. It was a lot of fun. The game is a lot of fun. I can understand that it might not be super thrilling to watch at points because there is a lot of downtime in the game, but it is incredibly fun, and I hope you guys will check that out this week. On that note, we might be changing up our schedule. I'm not sure. As of right now, I'm the only one who uploads the podcast. Nobody else uploads it daily or uploads it each week. I'm the only channel that does upload the podcast. So I asked the guys, and they said that it's up to me what day I want to put it up. I think I'd like to get it up on Monday. Just because I know Mondays that's the day people are like, ugh, I don't want to be here at work. Fuck everything about this. And having that up on Monday could give you guys something to listen to. It is a good solid 2 to 3 hour gap of video game talk and just us shooting the shit and having a good time. So I think I'm going to shift that to Monday. And what does that mean for the channel update? Well, nothing. It's also going to go up on Monday. So the channel update is going to start going up a little bit earlier. I'm going to start posting it at, I think, 10 o'clock on Monday. And the podcast will go up at noon on Monday. That's my plan right now, as long as I can make sure I keep the podcast going. We also changed our recording schedule here on the channel. So previously, for the past 4 or so months, I have been working throughout the week, fairly significant hours, coming home and just dealing with home stuff, taking care of the house, taking care of the pup, chilling out with the family, that kind of stuff. And going to bed super early so I could get up super early and go to work. I have now sacrificed sleep, and our new schedule is I'm going to record throughout the week and try to get as much content as I can throughout the week. So maybe I can spend my weekends with my family. hang out with my wife, chill out with my mother who lives with me, and just have a good time and not be tied down to, oh, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done every weekend, which is what it's been for the past 4 months. And frankly, it's starting to get burn, like the burnt out effect. And I don't know if I can keep that up, and I know I can't keep that up. It is hard on my wife not being able to hang out on the weekend. I know it for a fact. She doesn't tell me. She's a good sport. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start recording at night. I'm going to do a couple episodes each night. That should get me through the entire week. And on the weekends, I'm just going to make sure I have everything else ready. It seems to work out well. We do the podcast now. We record that Friday night of the week prior. So we used to record it first thing in the morning. We were all tired, kind of out of it. Now we're recording it at night where we're all like at our peak, except for me, who's tired and kind of out of it. But it's a lot of fun, and we want to keep the fun coming. We want to keep enjoying what we do, and I want to also be able to have some free time of my own while doing that. Working full time while trying to keep up all the content that I'm keeping up here on the channel takes up a lot of time, like a lot of time. And there's no return on investment from this where it's a hobby, and so work always has to come first. There's no way I can put off work for this. So I gotta figure out the schedule, make sure I can keep that going. So yeah, that's the new schedule. Pheno Plays is gonna go up on Fridays still. I like the way Pheno Plays lands. It gives you guys, like, I can put it up on Friday and it'll give you guys some content to enjoy during the weekend. I know I put up Monster Slayers as well on Saturday, and occasionally I also put up random Pokemon or something else on the weekend as well. So on the Pokemon note, we're not going to be going crazy with the openings anymore. I know we've got quite a few this week. We have a lot of pack openings that I did. We are going to put those up this week. We're going to have a good time with it, and we're going to have a lot of fun. But that's going to be the end of it. Triple Pack Thursday, for the most part, is going to be the Pokemon pack opening here on the channel. I still like opening the cards, and I still want to boost my collection and continue getting new cards. But I got to slow down because where there is no return on investment here on the channel, it gets expensive, and that has to come out of my main funds for everything else. And I dropped like $250 in one weekend on all those cards, not including the booster box that I opened with Zoodude. It got a little steep. So I'm reeling that in. I'm going to try to balance it a little bit better. I've got some pins that I'm going to open up this week. I need to record that. I have not recorded that. So yeah, we got to get that done. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna keep playing Pokemon a little bit more sporadically. I think we're gonna go to Pokemon's gonna look like maybe 2, maybe 3 episodes a week with some digital pack openings. We are gonna wind back the Pokemon to start focusing on some of the other games, such as Prey. Minion Masters is still spectacular. I love that game. It is great. It's great. The game continues to get updated. It continues to change and shift the way the game plays, which is what a card game really needs, is the dynamic that there is no one solid deck that can always win. For a while, I was going really, really strong. I was just winning match after match after match with the occasional loss. And last week, I got pummeled into the ground. It was a rough week, and that was because I was playing with a new hero, and the meta seems to have kind of shifted a little bit where big cards and playing a lot of big cards and stacking them on the board is really hard to deal with. And so I'm moving toward that. Still enjoying Mordor, who really works with that kind of a play style where you can just drop the big cards, and if they die, they can come back to life. It's nice. I'm fleshing that out, and I'm having a good time with that. But Minion Masters is still going to stay on the channel. It's our longest running series. We are at 80 episodes. So when me and my wife design our thumbnails, we always do it in 40 count bricks. And Minion Masters has had to be redone a couple times now, and that's great. Monster Slayers is the next game. Fantastic. I love that game. It took me completely by surprise for a game that I was just going to play for my Pheno plays, and it gives me that same itch that I get from playing like Enter the Gungeon and stuff like that without being tied down to the repetitiveness of the guns in the same like quick little runs. Enter the Gungeon wears on you after a while. Whereas so far, this game has not worn on me at all. It's still great. It's fantastic. I did get a crash this week. You guys will see that at the end of the week. There was a crash. It is a bit of a bummer that I did get a crash because I was having a lot of fun with the run. It's the first crash I've had. It is a $9 game, so I expect kind of issues. It's also an indie developer, so I expect those kinds of things to happen. It is weird that it happened afterwards with the new content, so hopefully they're looking into fixing that. Hopefully. But I'm going to keep playing the game because it is great, and you get to play as a dragon now because they released their first expansion, a little bit of DLC for $5, called Fire and Steel, and it is great. I think it's Fire and Steel. I really hope it's Fire and Steel. And it's great. It's $5. It comes with 2 new classes that you can play with and 2 new areas. For $5, it is not a lot of content. For $5, it's kind of like for a DLC package. I hope that they start offering more with their DLC, considering that it really is not. It is a bare bones. Like, it probably should have only been like $2, maybe $3, in my opinion. But when you factor in the fact that you got all of that other content for the game prior for only $9, you're actually only in $14 for all of the content that this game gives you, and that I find fair. I think that the way that they marketed it with the DLC kind of leaves a bad taste in some people's mouths, but that's how it goes. $14 for everything I've gotten. I think I've clocked 14 hours now in the game, so that's $1 an hour with the DLC. That's pretty good. You can't enjoy almost anything for $1 an hour, especially in the current economy. You can't even buy a Hot Wheels anymore for $1. So, yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun with that, and it's great. Other than that, that's really about it. I don't plan on doing any more of my rant videos this week. I don't plan on doing any of that. I'm not really feeling it. I tried coming up with an idea for us to discuss on the podcast, and my mind just went blank. And I'm trying to figure out why. I did pick up Mario Kart, however, and for the Switch, I actually got to use my Switch. And yeah, it's docked. It runs. It plays great. $70 for a controller. Fuck you, Nintendo. That was ridiculous. It's just a basic controller. It is not worth $70. That should be $40 to $60 tops. The PS4 controller is definitely better, and the Xbox controller definitely better, and they're both cheaper. So I don't understand why Nintendo thinks that they're entitled to $70 for a controller. I don't know. But yeah, everything is going really well here on the channel. We, as of this recording, are at 63 subscribers. Hopefully we have more by the time this goes up. And I can't thank you all enough for your continued support and just the sharing and the viewing and everything you guys do, the commenting. We've actually started having comments and opening up some dialogue about different things. Swiper, thank you so much for your comments on the Pokemon content. You all are always right on point, and you find me funny for some reason. I don't get that. But thank you. And then, yeah, it's just everything's going really well right now. I'm sorry that we're not going to keep the Persona 5 going. I would love to bring it back. Maybe if I get some free time, we'll play it. But as of right now, it's definitely on the back burner with no intention of going forward. Episode 1 did really well here on the channel, though. And I don't know, maybe I'll do an episode 2 and just see how it goes. But as of right now, moving everything around, setting up the play area so that my wife can be in here, we can do it together. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. The videos are long. I don't know. I'd love to figure it out so that I can make that happen. And maybe I will work on that. But right now, it's a lot. It's a big ask. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy the content coming up this week. This video update has run a little bit longer than I like. Still shorter than most though, so that's good. Yeah, so lots of fun stuff. Our Pheno plays this week is going to be Hand of Fate. It's a cool little card game, dungeon crawler. I haven't played it yet. I'm going to record it later this week. It looks interesting. I got it on Steam for like $13.99. It was worth giving a look, I think. Why not, right? So we're going to look at that. We're going to play that for a little while. And that's about it. We got some Pokemon stuff coming up this week. I got some decent polls. Yeah, everything's going great. No more Destiny. I'm sorry, I forgot all about Destiny. I might upload occasionally, but the whole Destiny series, we're still playing Destiny. We're still enjoying Destiny. But I don't feel like the 2, 3, 4 hour long bricks of content is really what you guys are looking for. That's a lot. That's a big ask, honestly, for you guys to sit through and just watch us literally shoot the shit and shoot at shit for 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. If you enjoyed that, like if you actually enjoyed the Destiny footage, let me know and I'll work it out with Zoodude and Dave that we can continue recording that in that format. Other than that, I might post Crucible every once in a while. Destiny 2 is going to be a thing on the channel when that comes out. I know that all three of us are looking forward to playing that and having a good time with that. So right now I'm working on some of my other stuff, hoping to clear up some of the stuff here on the channel and make space for that because it's coming. It's in September like 9th or 4th or some shit like that. Early in September. And yeah, it's going to be great. Looking forward to that immensely. So yeah, and I know I've said it quite a bit, but thank you all for your continued support. I know I say it at the end of the videos and it sounds rehearsed and it just sounds like it's just the ending of the video, but really, I know a lot of you don't watch the channel updates, but for those of you who are here and do watch this, thank you. Like, sincerely, thank you. I know that the channel update content isn't for everybody. Not everybody actually cares the plans and the channel direction and how we're doing as like a whole. But those of you that do watch this, you're the ones that I'm truly making this content for. And I hope you'll stick around and that you'll keep coming back as we continue to play more games and really just have a good time here and continue having a good time here. Because I'm in it for the long haul, whether it becomes a full-time thing that I can commit to or a full-time hobby that I've already committed to. Either way, we're going to keep going. So please enjoy the content this week. Enjoy everything that we're bringing. And hopefully we'll have some more fun stuff in the next week's channel update. Thank you all very much for watching, and your continued support really does mean the world. And as always, till the next video.